What is going on, guys? Pretty quick video for you here, but a lot of you, if you own an older car, maybe if you own an Acura Tl, your armrest is going to be all grunged up and worn out in some areas, ripped in others. But they sell replacement covers for these on eBay. I think I paid like 15 bucks for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this today. We're going to open this up and actually already remove this. Because all you need to do to remove this on a 04 to 08 TL is remove 4 Phillips head screws. This just comes right off, and we'll cut to the clips of me removing this. Alright guys, so I'm not real sure if you have to do this or not, but I think if I remove all this plastic, or some of it, it'll make this a little bit easier. So we already removed these 4 screws. Some of these screws were missing. I don't know why. Somebody took this apart. I'm not the original owner of this car, so clearly somebody was tinkering with it. Alright guys, so I'm not sure if you have to do this or not, but I'm going to attempt to remove some of this plastic pieces here. We already removed these 4 to remove the armrest from the car, and a few of these other ones were already removed, whether or not they fell out or previous owner was tampering with it, or who knows. But I did remove all these top ones here, and this piece, you push up on this piece just comes out. This is the latch, and then this, let's see if I can do this with one hand here. It's hard to show you that with one hand, but this piece just slides off through this hole here. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I did remove these 2 already. I'm gonna remove all these side Phillips head screws here, and we will see what happens. All right, guys, so I figured this out. So we removed that piece, and this piece sits in here like so. There's 4 screws here, 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 and here that you need to remove, and then this comes out. And we already removed all these screws, so this just comes right out. And there you go. That is all you need to remove in order to get to where you can peel this up. So I will cut to when I have all this removed. Alright, so you're going to grab all these tabs and get under there with your finger. If you can't get under there with your finger, you can go get a flathead and just pry underneath. Alright, so I got all these up, and all you're going to do is you're just going to peel that off there. And this is going to be a little bit messy, so I'm going to get something to put it on, and we're going to take it outside and we will spray well, first we're going to test fit the piece and assure that it will work before I spray anything. Alright, one thing I am going to do is cut a few relief cuts so that I can stick the fabric into these grooves like the original, the OEM cover was. You can kind of see that. So before I do that though, I want to make sure that I have the cover where I want it. And you don't really need to turn it over to do that. Basically what I'm going to do is try to center these stitching lines here. And that's going to ensure, hopefully, if this is a quality product, that this is centered. Okay. I'm actually not going to do this right now because I want to stretch the new. Again, I'm not sure. I need to check if this is real leather or not. I'm going to stretch this new material right after I apply the adhesive. So pre-cutting the relief cuts is probably not the best idea. I will let you know how this works out for me. Alright guys, so this is what I'm going to use to glue, or whatever word you want to use, adhere this new, and this is vinyl, you know, leather. It is pretty good, pretty nice quality. And it matches pretty nicely with the OEM leather. Obviously I'll show you at the end what the result is. But this is what I'm going to use. It's 3M General Trim Adhesive. I have used it before. It works real well. I put some Alcantara on another car that I used to have. Basically did the same thing, so hopefully we'll be successful again. We're going to go outside and we are going to spray. We're going to spray all the sides and here, and then we're going to come back inside and we're going to make some relief cuts and make sure this is nice and tight on here, and then we will go back outside and we will spray the inside here and hopefully not make a big mess. Alright, you want to make sure you shake this up a little bit here. And like I said, this whole glue is really disgusting. It's all over your hands, so try not to do that. Some people say to wait a little bit before applying new material, but I didn't in the past and I had a pretty good result. So, alright guys, so I just washed my hands from the disgusting residue on here. So we want to really flatten this out the best we can. I think what I'm going to do is pull the sides first. The reasoning, I don't know, behind that is the bigger relief cuts you can make. So, and you want to be careful. You don't want to cut too far, because this is all going to show here on the edge. So you want to be pretty careful here. So I didn't go, as you can see, I didn't go down to this level. You can see that. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some painter's tape over all these holes before I spray this down. And why I'm doing this is because you get this nasty residue on your screw holes, and you're not going to be able to put your components back in. Okay, so I might be able to get away with not doing any relief cuts over here, so we're going to try. Alright, so we're going to go back outside and we're going to spray the inside of this. Alright, so these cans do have these special nozzles here, which kind of give it like a wider spray. So try not to get residue on your nice new, adhesive on your nice new material. Shake it up a little bit. Sufficient. We're going to go back inside. Alright, so we have our adhesive sprayed, and we're going to start to attempt to pull as much as we can. You might want to have some paper towels handy when you're doing this. So, you could get a little crazy with the relief cuts if you'd like, but this adhesive works so well that you don't really need to do that. So I'm already noticing I could have done a little bit better job of making these cuts. But as long as you don't cover your screw holes and you get all these little wrinkles and stuff to the best of your ability, this is going to look pretty decent. So. Keep in mind you are going to be putting, this back into here. So it's going to keep some of these creases down when you screw this back in. So, like this for instance, is not going to be that big of a deal. you're not going to even see it. So bottom line is you want to get these seams here as tight down as you can. So. Alright, so I'm satisfied with this. What we're going to do is we're going to remove our masking tape, and we're going to screw this piece down, and then I'm going to let it dry for about a day, and we'll put the rest of our components back on in here, and we'll put it back on the car, and we'll show you how it came out. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. Turned out pretty nice actually. other than here, which you can't really see unless you open it. So, thanks for watching, guys. If this was helpful for you, subscribe and like. Thanks.